have the skill.
Are you done yet?
This is how you unlock the duelist specialization if you want to allow your rogues to learn duelist. Ta-da! That's what we've just done. Support the Grey Wardens. So the Griffins will rise again. Oh, we can use our blood magic finally. Turn on blood magic to save all our allies. Take out all the dickheads. Yeah, that went really well. Like USB-C, it doesn't matter which way you plug it in, it just works. Into the nest. Ugh, don't use words like nest, that's definitely going to be creepy. Don't touch the nipples, you're getting serious illness. Yes, mind the nips. The architect intends to free the Darkspawn. So far, I'm trusting him. I did not expect that. Damn. Alright, let's clean up some tentacles. Some WoW dungeon, get the loot. I've got to use WoW raid tactics as well at the moment. Fight these little buggers. I'll get the big bish. Slap her. Ogren approves. +7. Alright, we are chums.
Thought maybe I'd track her down. See how she's been living.
Oh, you come for giggity giggity. You're on the money, Courts.
Oh, we coiled the old rope, if you know what I mean. Oiled the mine shaft. Rub the foreman's elbow.
Wow, what the hell? There's some innuendo for you. In your endo. Oh, the Todd. That's a quote from the Todd.
Took off his pants and challenged a roast nug to a wrestling match at my father's funeral. He lost, by the way. The roast got him in an arm lock. He sat there crying for half an hour before someone pulled it off him.
How did he lose to a piece of meat? There we go. Are we a good wingman or what? Oh, hugs. Who is this?
Not the culprit who destroyed our family. It was him without question.
Yep.
Of course you
Bleat
did.
knob. I will investigate it immediately.
Oh, Maker.
Level! Statue up there that I'm pretty sure I should check out. Whoa, that's a big upset tree. You stupid tree! We're just minding our own business. Oh, bitch slapped me off the edge. Alright, she's got some mad forest powers. But okay, I'll play your games, Mr. Map Designer. Ogren, get in the fight, you wally. Oh, get off me. Gross. Hit him, Ogren. We can take him out.
Come on, Mr. B. Time to find some angels. This one's ready to burst, Mr. B.
Oh, so creepy. This one's ready to burst, Mr. B. We're gonna stab him. Get all his warm goo. Stop talking, that's getting weird. Japanese then, Vito? Atsugi Airbase. That's where you were. Vito has lots of cool life stories. Oh, we've got some bowmen. Oh, I want to knock that guy off the edge. Target him, knock him down. Yes, see you later, dickhead. That was very satisfying. Nothing spawning. They will.
Watch out, he gonna get you. You got him.
Oh, that's right. No, they've got a... He resisted. There we go.
Now jump on him. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So good. That's for the highlight reel, that
Oh,
one.
good. Yes. They don't look like they're practical objects. Ooh, that looks like something up there that I want to touch. Yeah, bring it. Oh, yes. Oh, more slippy slides. Got Mario 64 flashbacks. Oh, there's another one. Dodge! Oh, only just. Ooh, ooh. Blow the balls. Here we go. Oh, shit. Oh, dear. Where are we going? Bye-oh. Alright, let's Marilyn Monroe it and jump on this mysterious stream of air. Okay, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. This is Nerdedness. I'm Shade. How are we doing? How's everyone's day been so far? I have just scared the cat off with my loud voice. Whoops. Hope everyone's doing well. It was a pleasant wintry or autumny day for us here in Melbourne, Australia today. Bit of sun, still cold, but much better than it's been over the last few days, which has just been constant dreary raininess. I didn't mean to yell at the kitty, Vito. I was just excited to get started and talk to you all because you're all here. So, my bad. Oh, well, she'll be okay. She'll be back. Cool. Midnight. You've had a busy day hosting a Discord watch party later. Ooh, what are you going to be watching? And Bright the cat's to make their way to you. Excellent. That's where she should be anyway, right? That's the place to be. Hope work is going well for you if you're at work there, Vito. I think Frosty is on. Lyrium's on as well. Hope you've had a good day. Yes, good sunny day at least. Lyrium, awesome. As we sort of head towards the end of this week. Yes, the weeks go quickly sometimes. Especially when you're having fun. Or especially when you're busy and then having fun. Or both. Monty Python and the Holy Grail for a Discord watch party. Ah, that sounds interesting. Might have to talk to you at some stage about how you do your watch parties, because I've considered doing something similar, but, well, I don't have time yet, so I'm not doing it yet. But maybe eventually we will. Alright, so end of last session, we got into the rest of the map. We went past, or went through Day Tower. We've investigated some dodgy behavior of some former Red Raiders from the Red Raids in the past under the Karja Mad King, where they would capture and torture and sacrifice other civilians from other tribes to the machine gods in the hope that the machines would be more friendly. Obviously didn't work. The new king is much better. The new king's actually a good dude. But it seems like some people from those old days didn't want to stop what they were doing. We sorted them out last session. Check out the recordings if you want to see what happened there. Then we got on to helping Erend, the flirty mustache, chopsy dude from earlier in the game when we met him at the Nora proving, right? We helped track down his sister. A few little plot twists along the way there. Check it out if you haven't seen it. Again, the recordings, they're all there. They're on YouTube. Get amongst it. Very interesting stuff. Tonight, we shall see if we can crack on with a different main storyline, which is tracking down this guy, Olin. He was the guy who also had a focus thingy on his head. As we've investigated when we met him, he has also been under duress, commanded to do bad things by someone, which includes sending out targeting information on Aloy, which is what ended up happening at the proving. They tried to take out Aloy because he looked really, really similar to this other woman on some record. Now, who's that woman? Don't know. Maybe that was Aloy's mother. I speculate maybe a clone or just a mother from the old days, because again, this is set 1,000 years in the future. Don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Let's just log in, load up, and see what unveils next. All I've done in between streams so far is just a little bit of inventory cleanup. That is it. And Midnight, you happy to volunteer to host a watch party? Yes, that would be cool. We might talk about that at some stage because I like the sound of doing something like that. I've thought about that a few times. So yes, we'll talk more in the near future to see what that could look like or what we might do there for sure. And Vito, you reckon there's a genetic Doctor Who clone to make Aloy? Is your thoughts? I'm thinking either, yes, clone or she actually, like Aloy is a legitimate offspring of that woman, but either test tube baby or just a frozen baby. Dunno. I'm looking forward to finding out. The stories in this game are very good. I very much like it. So we've got some side quests. We're not doing them today. At this stage tonight, we'll plan to follow this main story a bit longer. And we might do a couple of cauldrons, because these cauldrons unlock some more machine controlling abilities for Aloy. And I'm just interested to see what's in there about more hints about where these machines are coming from and why they're here. Okay, so we're tracking down Olin, which is why we came to Meridian in the first place. We got sidetracked because Aaron was here and he was drunk because his sister was supposedly murdered. So that was something that felt more important at the time. Aloy was awesome during that whole adventure, as you'd expect. So here we are, main quest again. Aloy journeys to Meridian in search of Olin, the Oseram scrounger she met the night before the proving. Somehow, the killers targeted her through Olin's focus, a mystery she can only solve by finding him and making him talk. Now, we went through his house last episode to find that he had some other recordings and a bit of a journal where he was apparently under duress. He was being made to do bad things, which he regretted. But it's because his wife and child have been held somewhere or something, right? So you can't entirely blame him. Anyway, let's see what happens next. Our goal here is to... That's right, he made notes about being in this excavation site. So that's where we're going. And there's some cultists here. Isn't that delightful? Okay. Well, time to take out some cultists then. Got him? Yes, got him. Oh, these corrupted... I hate dealing with cultists because I hate corrupted machines. Corrupted machines are more powerful. They're not as easy to fool. And... they leave corrupted shit on the ground that Aloy keeps stepping in, making her cop this damage over time effect. Ugh. And Vito, see, being coerced, you said it 2 streams ago. You sure did. You were right on the money. Well done, actually, because I thought he was just a bad guy and he was misleading some of the others. But no, you called it. Well done. I like it. I'm impressed. Somehow that did not kill him. You gotta really be super accurate with your headshots. There we go. How are we doing for medicine, by the way? I haven't even... Oh, our medicine bag is empty. So I do need to get some more medicine plants if we can. Who's fighting over there? There's a Ravager fighting... Oh, there's a non-corrupted Ravager fighting the cultists. Yes! Go, Ravager, go! I believe we can actually override and control Ravagers at some stage. Not yet, but will. So, Frosty, you're saying you went with either Olin first as a terrified child trumped adult soldier woman being captured. After all, the child didn't ask to be captured and terrified whilst an adult soldier woman signed up for danger. That is a fair point. I just sort of went with the moment and what was unfolding in front of us. So, well, we don't... My only slight defense is that Olin's wife and child have probably been captured for quite a while. So what's one more day? But, yeah, fair point. Definitely innocent civilian child would be more urgent. Hadn't thought about it that way. But Erend was there, bleeding. Anyway, let's see what happens. Can we find Olin through here? That's him there, isn't it? Yep. They've uncovered another...
What you intend? To bring these ancient things back to life?
Their power serves us.
Machine demons from beneath the ground. It's a nightmare.
Nightmares, yes. The worst dreams of our enemies come true. Yes. Rise.
So they're uncovering more corruptors. We don't know where these things came from, but they've been buried. And they override and corrupt other machines. Oh, I thought he wasn't going it for a second.
So much for catching him alone.
These things will destroy us all!
They will only destroy our enemies and bring us back the lands that were taken. Ah!
Oh, everyone's focus beam.
Stop working.
Search the area. We may have intruders.
Did Aloy's...
Intrusion, Aloy. You left me no choice.
Who is this?
An interested party. Now their focuses are disabled, but I don't know for how long. The rest is up to you.
Who is this?
Oh, that is interesting. Reminds me of Daedalus from the original Deus Ex. Alright, what are we gonna do here? If we are fighting those machines, we should use fire bow. Where's my fire bow? Remember where I put it. That one's damage. There it is. Okay. So Frosty, you've done this quest line, so let me know if I'm doing something wrong. Hang on, let's see if we can snipe this guy in the face. That's good. He's down. Don't really want to fight two corruptors at once. One at a time would be plenty. There's also a guy over there. Nice! Much better than last night's sniping. Thank you, Frosty, for the well wishes.
She went that away.
Yeah, she went that away. Nothing here. Ooh. He's alerted. Someone's been shot. Yes. So have you. Alright, couple more cultists down. Pull these machines. Okay, not notch a couple of arrows. Let's do a triple shot on you, sir.
Nora girl lives.
Kill her! No, you had your chance.
Oh, the dudes are fighting as well. Who's on who? Oh, we can't get there yet until we, oh, okay, you're back, sir. Okay, bring it on. Hang on, get the correct arrows. So many arrows to deal with. Oh, shit. Oh, that's the wrong one. So you can only... Come on, get on fire. Oh, he's burning already. He's overheated already. So whilst he's got his... come on. Whilst he's got that overheated thermometer icon on him, he's got a cooling, a heat core sticking out that I want to shoot. Alright, well, he's nearly dead anyway. Okay. Next. Pain in the ass machine. Come on, let's just climb up here. Ah! Okay, you're gonna get a triple shot of fire, my dude. Oh, he's still not flaming. There we go, now he's flaming. This guy. Then we do a drop shot. Yes, we can! Alright, now... shoot this guy in the... exposed... Oh, no, he's cooling down. Okay. Okay, oh, hang on. Triple arrow flamage, okay. There's so many things to look at a lot of the time. There we go. So I'm constantly looking to the bottom right of the screen, which is actually hidden behind my portrait, in order to see which arrows we've got selected and how many we've got notched. Let's get some sticky bombs on him. And one down here for that guy. These are not the sticky bombs, they're just the instant bombs. See? So many things to look at. Sticky bombs blow up harder, but they, you gotta get them attached first. Which I'm not doing a good job at. You're in the face! Oh shit, hang on. So, is that Olin? Is he on our team? He might actually be fighting on our side at the moment. That's very interesting. Are we going to discover he actually is a good guy? And we're going to go on another rescue mission. Yeah, the napalm... You're right, Vito. You can actually use a different sling to throw napalmy bombs as well.
They know I'm here now.
That's alright. There's only one left, Aloy, so it's... Oh, whoops, I hit the wrong button. Slow-mo. Oh, he stopped moving. That's got him in the face! Headshot kill! Alright, is that everyone? I think it is. Oof. Now, you've got some talking to do, sir, or is there still another hostile? Nope, there is still more hostiles somewhere. Quest log says kill some more bad guys. Kill the corruptors and the cultists. Time to make our way... Oh, hang on. There we go.
I'm not here.
At least if they detect us, we can find them. Up we go. So Frost, the only reason he's a bad guy was because his family was taken hostage. Kind of making a good guy in your book? I think you might be right. Which is not what I expected. So that's got them all. Time to talk to Olin. We shall. So we just make our way around this perimeter and back down. Ako! Oh, there's a log trap there I could have used. I don't forget that they're there. So, Frosty, if it was you, not gonna lie, you'd be an Olin. Yep, and that's what I said earlier. It's probably fair enough. Can't really blame the guy. Alright, Olin, how you doing? Bit injured? Are you okay? Let's see.
I promise. I'll tell you everything.
I know you will.
Hmm.
The killers who came for me at the Proving, who are they?
The Eclipse. Some kind of holy warriors. A cult of the Shadow Carja.
Ah, they are part of the Shadow
Carja.
Except they're not like any Carja I've known. They don't pray to the sun. They worship some kind of devil.
I'm not interested in their superstitions.
Oh, it's not a superstition. Their devil is real. It has a name, a voice. The most terrible voice. And they do its bidding.
That's the same one that was potentially talking to Olin in the recordings, right?
What are these Eclipse cultists after besides me?
They never said. But given the Carja civil war, they must want to overthrow Sun King Avad and take Meridian back.
What do I have to do with that?
I don't know.
When they attacked the Proving, a man came for me. Tall, strong, dead eyes.
Helis.
And who is he?
The terror of the sun. Stacker of corpses, we Oseram called him, when he was the Mad Sun King's champion. If only he'd died with his king. But now he leads the Eclipse. I tell you, he's the most dangerous man alive.
So Frosty says, that's the guy who killed Rost. Our dad.
You say this devil, the Eclipse worship, has a name?
Hades. That's what they call it.
Hades. And you've heard it speak?
Steel to my soul, I heard. Just once, when it saw you. Such a voice. A cold, awful jangle. It scrapes your bones. It hollows your guts. A metal sound, but like nothing dug from the earth or smelted in a forge.
And what did it say?
System threat detected. Just 3 words.
Wow.
But in the voice of a devil.
Interesting.
How did the Eclipse recruit you? I know they took your family hostage, but why you?
I was a scrounger. A rummager in dark places. Good at what I do. I suppose they knew I would serve them well as a scout. I had taken a delve near Maker's End. When I surfaced, they were waiting. I laughed when I saw the priest. But then he showed me Helis's encouragement. I didn't laugh after that. They gave me a focus to watch my every move. I followed orders.
You had access to Meridian. Why didn't they get to Avad through you?
Too much dirt under my nails for an audience with the one true Sun King. But whatever Ursa or Aaron told me, the Eclipse heard every word through my focus. That's why I couldn't warn you. If I'd tried, they would have killed my family.
Right. That makes sense. Okay. Fair enough. Meanwhile, welcome Raiders. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully you might be familiar with or have heard of Horizon Zero Dawn. That's what we're playing through at the moment. We're fairly early-ish in the main story. And that is one hell of a frowny face I've just noticed Aloy's got on at the moment. How you doing, Cost Emotion? Hopefully I've pronounced that correctly. You just wrapped up. What were you playing? What were you doing? Thanks for coming along anyway. Hopefully we can continue some entertainment for those that are joining. But no sweat. If not, it's a veto. Veto, you reckon the frown looks hot on Aloy. Awesome. Oh, were you playing this? Were you playing Horizon Zero Dawn? Awesome. Are you further through? You probably are further through than we are because at the end of the day. I'm not that far as yet. I usually raid someone streaming the same title. Awesome. Yeah, I sometimes do that as well. Although Vito has recruited me into his stream team, so I sort of mix it up with some of the games that I'm playing, also with people from the stream team. You're level 39. Well, I think I'm like level 42 or something. But the difference thing is for me is we have, well, in between streams, so I sort of had a weekend in between streams. So I went and spent the entire weekend doing all the exploration activities across the entire map. So I've unlocked all the bandit hideouts, done all most of the hunting challenges, unlocked all the tall necks, done all the things, and that took me to like level 37 or 38 at the end of that too. But now we're actually finally doing some quests, which is really exciting because I've just been doing random grinding stuff for days. But last night we did the one with Erin's sister. That was an awesome quest line, lots of plot twists. Did not expect that to end the way it did. That was really cool. So tonight we're starting off with tracking down Olin. We've found him. Hopefully we're going to find some information to see what the hell is going on, because I'm very interested to know what the backstory is and what the hell is going on. So it's awesome. Broke a side quest. Well, the side quest I broke, Frosty, is just with Nil teaming up to do some of the bandit camps. Now, apparently he has different dialogue when you finally talk to him if you have never teamed up with him, which will be our scenario when we talk to Nil, which might not be tonight, but it might be after the weekend, perhaps. We shall see. All right, so Olin was recruited from the cultists because he likes dicking around in delves, and basically I think whatever this devil machine voice is told them to do it because it must have seen him, right? And then they gave him the focus, and then they've been giving him orders ever since, and they've captured his family. So, oof. Plus, no off-cam activities for you, but you're a waste passes. Oh, yeah, cool. No worries. All right, well, let's continue. Let's see if we can get some more answers out of Olin, and let's see what happens next. His psychopathy is best. Yes, I've heard Nils is hilarious with his psychopathic tendencies, so maybe we've missed some of the fun dialogue there because I didn't team up with him to do bandit camps. Although apparently he only does like 3 out of the 6 anyway. But I'm hoping there's some more dialogue. And someone I think I read mentioned that he might show up in the northern the Northern Wilds DLC, and maybe he shows up in Forbidden West. Anyway, I look forward to talking to this guy because he sounds like quite the character. And we love good characters, good stories, and good lore on this channel, so hopefully it's nice and juicy. All right, Frozen Wilds, thank you, Frosty. I'm very bad with nouns and names, or names and nouns are names, but anyway, you get what I'm saying. Okay, let's ask Olin some more questions. Let's see what we can uncover.
Why are the Eclipse digging up ancient machines? And how do they get them to work?
I thought they wanted them for scrap, but they brought them back to life. Plugged some kind of device into the corpses so that Hades could whisper to them and call them from their grave.
I've fought that kind of machine before. Are there others?
Yes, the ones you fought today they called corruptors, but there are others, much bigger, bristling with ancient weapons. Ooh. Those they call Deathbringers. I've only seen them buried in the ground, but after today, anything is possible.
Sounds to me like they're raising an army.
If so, the world will fall. And I helped dig the pit.
Okay. So who's this mysterious woman? So this is who Vito thinks Aloy's a clone of. I'm half convinced she's either a clone of or a test tube baby from. Let's keep following out.
The Eclipse were sent to kill me because I look like another woman. Older, maybe twice my age, short hair. Who is she?
I don't know. My focus found her image once, in the ruins at Maker's End. Maybe you can find her there.
You found her image in the ruins? How?
There was a door. Beside it, a kind of ancient device that contained the woman's image. My focus recorded the location.
Gimme.
Like her. Is she your mother?
I'm the one asking questions. I've heard enough. It's time to finish this.
I won't beg for my life. But if there's any mercy in you, free my family. Please.
Where would I find them?
My focus recorded the location. There are always guards there. You look like you can handle yourself.
Sure can. Okay, I'm going to say it is complicated, but it's not his fault. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. He did bad things, but it's because he cares about his family. But you may have doomed the whole world, my man.
It will take many good deeds to make up for the crimes you've committed.
You're sparing me? After all I've done?
Yes. Forge a new life, Olin. One of better make.
Then the rest of my life will be lived in your debt.
Damn straight.
The place where your family is being held and wait for me. We'll make their lives the first ones you save.
I didn't earn this mercy, but I will die to make myself worthy of it. I will be waiting for you.
Good. And give us more technology, because we love technology. Vito, yes, English is hard. You love that line? Yes, me too. And we got more skill points. Ooh, we can spend some skill points. What I would be interested in might be some more of these stealthing moves. Oh no. Oh. Actually, the dodge one. I tumble all the time. Now we can do long tumbles. Yes. Yes, that's good. Okay. I do want to go to Maker's End. I want to get some answers, but first, we gotta do... Shit, where did it go? It's an errand. Oh man, an errand. An errand to save Olin's family. That, to Frosty's point, should take priority. So that's what we're doing. Olin begged Aloy not for his life, but for the life of his family, held captive by the Eclipse as leverage. That is where we're going. Let's try and save the day. Where are we going? Over here. All right, let's come up from the nearest campfire from the south. Frosty, you just completed your last cauldron in this. Shit got real. Oh, I'm hoping we can do some cauldron activity tonight. But I want to get through some of this story stuff first, because there's so many questions that we all want answered, right? All right, give me horsey. Horsey power. Come here, dickhead. All right. Plus, you're only slightly traumatized after all the cauldrons. All right, well, I look forward to that. I've only done one cauldron so far. Do they get tougher? It's worth it? All right. Don't worry, we will definitely do it. I need to find some more medicine plants at some stage, because we don't have enough. The last one was tough. Ooh, all right. Explore the spur flints. Alright, maybe we should dismount. Let's talk to Olin. But I kind of want him to stay out of the way. Find Olin's family, kill the cultists. Talk to Olin as an optional. What have we got here? Another dead watcher. Yoink! It's worth it, but you definitely play. Okay. Alright, the last one's really tough. Alright, Frosty, I'll let you tell me which cauldron I should do next. And the order I should pursue them. But first, we're doing some quests. So we may, depending on how long these quests are tonight, we may not get onto the cauldrons until next session. Let's see, what have we got? Alright, there's a bad guy, there's a bad guy, and there be a bad guy. In the face for you. Actually, we need to make some more arrows, which would be good, because I've got way too many resources. I've got $16,000 and nothing left to spend it on. At least not yet. I used a fair bit of resources fighting machines last session. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Back in business. Okay. Alright, so the cauldrons get hard, but they're but they're worth it. Excellent, I look forward to it.
Fight or run?
Fight or run. Has he found us? He has found us. Cheeky little bastard. Heavy attack. That's it. Twirly thwomp. Ooh, you've got a, fancy gun there, my dude. Oh, he can hit back.
You cannot hide from our wrath.
Who said anything about hiding? Alright. And there's one guy there. Let's use our toy. Pick up the toy. Pick it up, Aloy. You're down. Where's the other one? I love using heavy weapons. It's so fun.
Huh? Lost him.
Lost her. Can't see me. Directly below. Oh, in the face. Yes. Okay, let's thwomp a boar. We cannot. He's a friendly boar that cannot be thwomped. Alright. So, because I do need to collect some more meat again. No. I need to make some more potions. Cool. Cost, was your last cauldron the one with the raid boss or the army? No, my last cauldron was the first cauldron. The one all the way over here. So, Sigma. Yeah, Sigma is the one that we've done. Yep. Then Rho Z, then last is Zeta. Okay. Because I haven't stepped near them, it's not revealing the names of them yet. But that's cool. We'll work out which one it is when it comes to pursuing cauldrons. Kind of looking forward to it now. You've both talked it up a bit. Should be interesting. Where are we going here? Westlog says, investigate, find his family. Okay. Oh, there's someone inside there.
Where they're holding Olin, bolted tight. One of the Eclipse must have the key.
Killed them all, unless it's a guy upstairs here. There we go, there's a key. Try not to build. No, that's all good. Thank you. I appreciate avoiding spoilers. That's all right. We will definitely tackle them in the right order. Frosty will give me instructions.
Come on, come on.
So difficult yet so necessary. Well, I need to sharpen my skills a bit, hey? Need to do a bit of preparation. All right, Olin's family. Here we go.
Commotion outside. You're not one of them. Who are you?
Don't be afraid. I'm gonna get you out of here.
I hadn't given up on hope, but I'd forgotten the taste of it. Is it safe for us to leave?
The Eclipse won't be stopping you.
Then it's over.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that. You've ended our bondage, but why?
Your husband asked me for help. Come on. He'll be here soon.
Because that's what heroes do. In the words of Thor from the MCU. Oh, so Frosty, met with spoilers. It's so difficult not to, but necessary not to spoil. Yes, correct. Yes, exactly. I appreciate the discipline. All good. Let's get that little bit of loot. So, is that quest done? No. Find Olin. Okay. Yoink. Are you guys coming out? You're just gonna wait up there.
Misty.
That's fine. Hey, Olin, I did it all. You are safe.
I heard the fighting stop.
Olin! You brought him back to us. Thank you.
There's no need to thank me.
I've much to confess. I accepted a devil's bargain. And others paid the price.
And you think I don't know? I heard them talk.
You know there's always been dirt on my hands. Now there's blood too.
Take your son up in those hands. Come back to the claim with us.
You should listen to your wife, Olin.
But Hedis and his demons. I am honor-bound to help you, Aloy.
Yes, you are.
With what little honor a dicer like me has.
Olin, whatever your debts, you don't owe them to me now. Go with your family. Show them you're a better man.
That's...
Farewell, Aloy. Your mother. I hope you find her before they do.
I would make him be more useful, Aloy. He's still got to work off his debt. He's got knowledge. He's got tech. What are you doing? Don't send him away. Alright. Frosty, very important news. Getting snuggles from the cat. Well, that is always important. Okay, so Maker's End. This is what he referred to. This is where there might be some kind of info about the woman who maybe is Aloy's mother or clone or something. Aloy seeks to learn more about the mysterious woman who looks like her among the crumbling ruins of an ancient city. Go to Maker's End and search for clues to the unknown woman's identity. Who was she? Maker's End is up north, isn't it? Ooh, way up north. Alright, that's where we're going. Let's travel to this campfire. So, Frosty, you wouldn't. He's suffered more than enough. Yeah, I don't know. Olin has suffered, but I don't know. We also gave him
Olin said he found an image of the woman I resemble on an ancient device. If she's my mother, why would there be traces of her all the way out here? So far from Norland. I don't get it.
Good question.
Who is she?
Her name is Elizabeth Sobek.
You. Spying through my focus again? Well, go on. What do you know about her?
Stay on your present course, and before long, you'll know her as well as I do. Maybe better. But be wary. Maker's End is crawling with Eclipse troops. To help you deal with them, I've left some useful equipment just outside the ruins. Your focus will show the location.
Okay, thank you, mysterious person. He sounds a bit like the voice actor for...
How does he know these things?
For Captain Anderson.
Sobek. What kind of name is that?
Elizabeth Shodek. Okay. Yeah, Captain Anderson from Mass Effect.
Right where he said it would be. Not a bad selection. I'll put
Alright, got some stuff. Very good.
Why are you doing this?
Because I want you to succeed. Good hunting. We'll talk later.
Wait!
And he's gone. So yes, Frosty, Olin is not a combat man. I agree. I don't want him to do combat. I want him to be finding info, finding tech, helping Aloy in other means. Yes, we definitely don't want Olin trying to fight. For sure. Now, let me just check. I think I need to make a couple of potions. There we go. That'll do for now. Cool. We are in business. Alright, let's quick save back here. Let's get on a horsey. Let's head into the ruins. And find any medicinal plants on the way. We shall utilize those. Oh, oh. There we go. So yes, it is good news. Bright is getting some snuggles from a rather unsnuggly kitty. Excellent. Oh, I'm glad I summoned the horse. Such a long way we had to go.
Snow.
Yeah. Come on. These things like to autopilot a lot.
Chargers ready.
Yeah, that's a fail. I knew we should have got off the damn horse. Alright, Lance Reddick is the voice actor for the Unknown Caller. Alright, thanks, Vito. Is he Captain Anderson? Oh, I can't sneak up on that watcher. Nothing to see here. Move along. Can we silent strike? Where's the prompt? There it is. Got him. So we are using a stealth set of equipment and skills wherever we can. Can we take out this Watcher? Yep. That's got him. Alright, that's Keith David. Okay, thank you very much for the info. Definitely not Captain Anderson. Alright. But he wasn't... Oh! He was in Destiny. I can't think of his name. I know he's the blue guy, right? The name will come to me later. I haven't played Destiny in so long. Nathan Fillion does the robot guy. Zavala, yes, thank you. I was going to say something that ends in la. I am very bad with names. Alright, now that we've made one hell of an entrance, let's try and mark all the bad things. That's a big corruptor. Let's take out all the stuff. Let's see if we can... Oh, the snow is affecting our... Nope, didn't. So I got him in the nose and not in the head. There we go. Alright, let's stay hidden. Oh, and here comes a Watcher. Oh, Corruptor's coming up here too.
That might prove a challenge.
Nah, it'll be fine, Aloy. Don't worry about it. We'll take him out. Let's see if we can take a couple more dickheads out first. Oh, that dipped a lot. Anyway, he's down. Headshot kill, very good. And it's nighttime, and we can't see shit. Let's see if we can hit that guy. Nope, missed. Oh, now our location's revealed. And we're on fire. Okay, let's get our fire shots happening. Okay, we are actually out of sight again, but when this Corruptor comes up, we'll set him on fire. Ooh, yakasha. Alright. Oh, you brought some friends with you. Look at them all. Oh, shit. Time to drink a potion. There we go. Time to... Oh, dear. Alright, we're both going to miss each other. Hang on. We need to take out the ads. Come on. Critical strike. Alright, he's down. Never mind. Now, are you still on fire? You are not. We'll fix that. Slow-mo! Now you're on fire again. Now, when they've got that temperature gauge, it's supposed to mean they're overheating, and they eject a... They eject a core that is supposed to be... Oh, that hurt. Holy shit, that hurt. Potions for the win. Oh, he's lost track of where we are. Geez, stealth, that worked. Bet we just stick some sticky bombs. There we go, have another one. Man, he's a good throw at those rocks. Shit, a brick. Anyway, he blown up now. Far out. These things are not easy. Oh, and someone else is having a go too. Alright, let's get our sneak back on. Let's start sniping some shit.
Got one right here.
And he's gone too. So we got another Watcher. And some other human down there. We'll take them all out. All good, we got this. Silent strike. Oh no, I didn't think we could get hurt whilst doing those animations. We were wrong. Alright, You're down, but that corruption is a biatch. Ugh. God of War Law, you're back with us. How you doing, man? Thanks for coming along.
At our side, Meridian will be ours once more.
So cost, yeah, got the overheating. I mean, the icon was still up, but yeah, the core wasn't still there. Didn't last long enough. Completely agree. Never mind, we got it done. Not the cleanest execution.
Next to that frostbitten tower. That's not gonna come free of its great without a struggle.
Down. Who was whispering up here? No whispering up here? Don't know. Don't know. Put on corruption resistant armor. Yeah, that's true. That would help. In the meantime, I'm using stealth enhancing armor though.
Covering here.
I like the stealth. Except stealth is a lot harder to do against corrupted stuff. So maybe I'm doing it wrong. So God of War Law, you gave up on the Hogwarts Lego tower. Couldn't find the piece. Oh, hey, that's annoying. Going the right way? Yes, we are. That sounds very thumpy. Why such thump?
An explosion.
Yep. Let's run in a bit more then.
Another explosion.
Yep. Instigate the explosions. That we shall. Now, am I correct? Is there a... I can say, is there a power core in Maker's End? We'll find out. Holy shit! Look at the size of it. That's one of these death dealer things. Is it? Ooh, there is. Thank you, Beastie Boy.
All weapons operational. Time to get it moving and be quick about it.
Deathbringer.
Okay, dreaming. Soon this demon will be up and running. Another Deathbringer to fill out the ranks.
Holy shit.
Has to be one of the Deathbringers Olin talked about.
Alright.
Get into that tower. Unless I destroy that thing first.
Duly noted. Alright, what does our notebook scanny thing say about Deathbringers? Their bodies are weak to fire and shock. Okay. We can just blast all their other shit off. Easy enough. Okay. Gun turret tear. Yep, we might need to do some tearing to pull their weapons off. Okay. It is very much a big boy. That is huge indeed. That's what she said, but you are correct, Vito. Let's take out some of the ads first then. He's down. Okay. I'm a little nervous, must admit. Oh no, that's a miss.
Focus. It stopped working.
I've disabled his focus. The rest is up to you.
I'll handle it.
Thank you, Zavala. Oh! Shit.
Those are weak points.
That really went poorly. Hang on, it's alright. We can jump back up. Retreat! Up, up, up and away. Come on, Aloy. That's better. They could have climbed it faster. But anyway, we'll take it. Okay, back to full health, because we still don't have any medicine. I'm very much underprepared for this, but that's okay. Let's take these guys out. Deathbringer shall be lost. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, fuck off. Alright, he's down.
Still sniffing around.
Thank you very much for the follow as well, Cost. I really appreciate it. Give you a follow later also. Who's this down here? Can we stabby move? Stabby move. No, it didn't give me a stabby move option. He's blocking. Well, never mind. He's down. Okay. Can we whistle over one of these watches? But yeah, that Deathbringer is already weakened too. That's helpful. I don't know why he is, but we'll take it. Just got to finish these watches off first, because watches are really frustrating. They did such a good job of designing them to be so annoying. They're not that much of a threat, but they really upset the flow of a fight when they get involved when you're fighting something else. They stun you, they weaken you, they distract you. They do hurt. Even if they don't hurt a lot. But combined with everything else, ugh, pain. Okay. Oh, we've got one more guy up there. That's the guy I failed to hit earlier. Now he's out of the picture. Okay, so this thing here, what do we want to do? Well, we're not going to be trip casting it. What weapons do I want to equip? I'm going to do some tear damage. Tear ammo over here. And some... Fire. Where's the fire? Or shock. Ooh, maybe shock. Let's try shock. Okay, so let's weaken this mofo first with some tear blast arrows. Tear blast arrows are awesome because they are designed with little time delayed bombs that actually break off components. Alright, there's also, it looks like these Alright, he's just taking pot shots and it's working. Oh, so he gets hot pretty quick on his own. Are those cores their weakness to piercing? Alright. Which is these arrows.
Hitting that thing really hurt it.
Sure did. Shoot it in the glowy bits. See if we can take its gun off, because... not. I'm surprised at how quickly it's overheating. Not that I'm complaining, because that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Alright, we'll take that. Take the win. Anyone else around? There's a guy. Ah, a sniper guy. Sniped him instead.
Did it.
Sure did. Nice work, Aloy.
All right. That Eclipse officer had a focus. Let's see what's on it.
Yep, let's hack his iPad. See what he's got. Or his Google glasses, whatever you want to call it.
The snow's got a bite out here.
Sure does. Wait till we head up to the frozen wilds. It's even colder up there, Aloy. Oh, there's dead rats. Oh, well, we'll just take the little bits of meat from these exploded and burnt rats. Alright, so this guy. Special focus. Alright, what do we got?
Let's see what you have to say.
Bluetooth sync it. Oh shit, make sure we don't get corrupted.
What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
What's gonna blow up? Yep. Glad that's not stuck to our face. Alright, we have heard the voice of Hades direct.
What the hell was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower.
So... my theory is... there's some kind of AI. Evil AI. And that's what... maybe the same AI that made the world go bad in the first place. With the old ones. And there was some woman, possibly this woman we're chasing, who maybe did something to fight back or overthrow the AI. That's why there's that big monster thing up on the mountains, that dead machine. I don't know, we'll find out. Squeeze on through. You think Hades an AI? Yep, I think so, but time will tell. We'll get answers. Ooh.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
Scan us. Let us in, please. There she is again. 99.47% match. That's a pretty good match. Good enough.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
Alright, Skynet, yes. It's some kind of Skynet, I reckon. But this is like... this is not an AI, this is just the lock systems, right? The security systems. Dr. Sobek. Can we find...
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Phelan. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
Yes, that adds up. Whoa, Jesus. It adds up because, you know, the machines in the old ones was, you know, hundreds of years ago. It's over 1,000 years from our timeline today. You've gone through some of this, and did they not watch Terminator? Yeah. I'll tell that to the people doing AI research in our world today. What are we going to learn here? Ooh, audio log? We just push the... oh, there it is. It's hidden there.
The protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded. So that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to Black Quartz standard. Your words. Look, if you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Hearts Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds bad.
Does sound bad. Ooh, we might get some clues as to what happened. So 977 years from now, is it, Vito? In our current timeline? Stop blaming the technicians, sir. They only did what they were told. Although those technicians should voice up if what they are doing they think is dumb. Don't just be a yes man. Or a yes person. Challenge. Rise up, challenge the orders if necessary. But yes, let's find out. Why do bosses always blame the technicians? Yeah. That's how late the doctor was to the last checkup. So When 900 and Dr. Sobek is 977 years late to her appointment with Dr. Sobek. Wonder what it was about. It's fine. We'll, doctor's always late. Well, I don't think he's a medical doctor, right? I'm assuming some kind of PhD doctor. I was going to say, waiting rooms, they're always behind time anyway, but I don't think this is a medical appointment. We'll find out.
A Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Feral Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Feral leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Feral Focus, to the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Feral remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Feral Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the Focus.
Right.
5,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
Yes, I guess so. And I wonder if the machines taking over was also fits into their surprises category. So Frosty, they didn't think it was dumb. They were told not to put a hackable backdoor, so made them unhackable. Now the boss is all about backdoor. Okay, well that's true. So maybe that backdoor that somehow they found a way to do, maybe that was the problem. You're right, we don't know yet. Reception log. Field Commander Dang from the Inde Malay Agricultural Combine arrived with his delegation. Refreshments to be served before their 10:15 AM sales presentation on the chariot line. Per instructions, food will be vegetarian only. Alright, well, really want to read all of the things because you'll be hearing me just read shit endlessly. Make some more ammo because I just realized I ran out of shock arrows. These arrows. More tear. Blast arrows. Fully stocked. Yes. Almost. There we go. So we probably don't need our bow right now though, Aloy.
What was this place? What were they doing here?
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Another notebook. Bio, Ted Farrow. Alright, so this was the leader of this, is it? Or the CEO? Theodore Ted Farrow, born December 24, 2013, is an American entrepreneur and business magnate. He is the founder of Farrow Automated Solutions, FAS, the largest corporation of all time, the world's wealthiest individual, and the first ever trillionaire. Holy shit. Born and raised in Salt Lake City, Utah, he enrolled at the University of California, Los Angeles, where he studied business for 2 years before dropping out in 2033 to start FAS. Though it struggled at first, the company broke through at the end of the troubled 2030s with its popular lines of personal servitors and bodyguard bots, then exploded when its famous line of green robots led the race to solve the climate crisis during the 2040s. Clawback. At the end of that decade, FAS opened a military defense branch, dominating the world market for automated military platforms by 2053. The success of FAS has made Mr. Farrow the world's best-known businessman, one of the most sought-after speakers and major voice in politics, culture, and international affairs. Is like kind of who Elon Musk wants to be like, is it?
Go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your Focus. They'll help you understand.
Alright, what's the next one? Okay, history, FAS. Farrow Automated Solutions is an American multinational corporate entity that produces robots for all walks of life, though its core business consists of military and defense contracts. As of 2063, Faz has ranked #1 among the Fortune 5 by gross revenue and profit for 10 years in a row, a world record. Founded in 2033 by Theodore Ted Farrow, an entrepreneur from Salt Lake City, Utah, the company developed several promising robot prototypes in its early years but failed to break through the markets dominated by then industry giants like General Synthetics and RecCorp. This changed in 2038 with the debut of the Alfred line of levitating personal servitors. Levitating? Which generated exceptional sales, lifting the company into the Fortune 50 for the first time. Profits tripled in the 2040s as the company's environmental efforts led by famed engineer Elizabeth Sobek. Right. So she was a leading engineer at this place. It catapulted Farrow into the head of that sector. In 2049, in the wake of successful green and climate cleanup efforts around the globe, worldwide approval ratings of Faz exceeded 90%, and founder Ted Farrow was hailed across media and social networks as the man who saved the world. Yet it was the emergence of Faz as a military contractor in the late 2040s that cemented its status as the world's wealthiest corporation, with a record market capitalization of over 23 trillion. Holy crap. By 2055, Faz controlled 61% of the market share for automated military platforms, holding contracts with 353 nations, trans-governmental organizations, and corporate entities. Today, its holdings exceed the second largest corporation, FM Mobile Global, by 321%. All right, so big ass company. They've done well, but that's not far from our timeline now, and this is like 1,000 years prior to now. What happened in the middle then? Definition: corporation. We probably know, but anyway, what does this say? Corporation, noun. An association of individuals created under authority of law, having existence, powers, and liabilities distinct from those of its members. In a business sense, a corporation is usually owned by shareholders through the sale or distribution of stock, who profit from such ownership, vote at designated times for its governance, and designate executives who run its affairs. Most corporations engage in one or more industries to produce goods or offer services for profit, and may in turn own other corporations, companies, or property as holdings. Yep, that's pretty standard. Have we read all the things? Good, I'm knackered. And I didn't mess up the reading too much this time. Ooh yeah, level up. Speech, 100. Not quite. Not quite. Oh, there's something in here. There it is. What's this? Voicemail.
Now I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Farrow Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is, trust me, we will be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines, but then they stopped to make other kinds of weapons? Why?
Never trust a guy who says, trust me. What else are we going to find, Aloy? Everything is frozen the hell over.
The air. There's no smell to it. Not even Old Death. Nothing natural.
Very sterile environment, perhaps? Oh, more emails.
Then. But I could get through.
Let's read this first. Oh, it's an email complaint from Jay Friedkin to reception. Hey reception, if that's your real name, Want to know who's scheduled Indo Malay right next to Fresh Grounds? That would be me, Senior VP of Sales. Want to know why? After that little hair-pulling incident, both sides increased their bids by 40%. I'll explain. Because your receptionist-level brain probably requires it. These two sides are fighting. And what do we sell? That's right, combat machines. We want them to hate each other, so they will try to fight each other with what? That's right, again, combat machines. Will they pay us a lot of money, which they will pay us a lot of money for? So I suggest you go back to serving coffee with a blank smile and let me do my much more complicated job. Thanks a bunch. Mr. Friedkin to you. What a dick. Don't be condescending to receptionists. Receptionists, executive assistants, personal assistants are usually more practical and more capable in real life affairs than the dickheads they work for, or they have to work with. Always be nice to your gatekeepers. Always. Okay. I did not expect that. Never mind.
Use that as a ramp to get back up.
Ah, let's hope so, Aloy. Let's hope we can get back up. Anything in through here? No, that's a dead end. Nothing on the compass. Let's just explore through here a little bit. Lots of frozen tech labby stuff like we've seen before. Including the ruins that Aloy fell into as a child. Where Aloy found the focus that has changed everything. Okay. Steady goes it. Behind, nope. Alright, lots of walking then, but anything over here? Nope. It's very creepy. Imagine actually walking through this stuff. Like in Fallout. It's so creepy going through some of the old buildings and labs and stuff. It's creepy going to like empty offices and buildings during COVID times. Imagine it being like hundreds of years later. Ah, so we just had to walk. Okay, so now we're... This is where we wanted to go? No? Alright, I'm officially lost. So we fell down, we made our way back up. Oh, I see yellow surfaces, yellow paintiness, which... Yellow means climb. It's at the top of the ruin. Right, okay, so find a way up. Aloy, can we... Nope, we're going at it from the wrong side. We climb up from in here. Here we go.
Looks like I can climb here.
Yes, it does. What have we got here? Random supplies. Somehow there's metal shards there. It's alright, we'll take it. Okay, so we want to go out and around. Here we go. That would be hella cold to touch. I would want to have some gloves. Some fancy, warm, high-tech gloves. Heated gloves, maybe.
Made it.
Heated, sticky, grippy gloves. So through there's where we're going. First, we explore for bonus info or lore or loot. There's something in here. Hang on, what is this? Text log. Campus security log. Non-essential systems have entered hibernation. Full lockdown has been initiated. High priority alert. Due to the increasing frequency of violent protests targeting the campus, the security of FAS employees can no longer be guaranteed. Therefore, we have taken the difficult decision to shutter this facility indefinitely. Staff will be briefed on a block-by-block basis regarding proper procedure for archiving and/or disposal of project-related data and materials. HiSec and a crisis team will then conduct exit review before all areas are locked down. Ooh, people protesting, hey? High priority alert. Priority messaging to all staff in E and F blocks. Treat the current lockdown situation as an exercise, but do not attempt to release the hatches or otherwise exit the buildings. High priority alert. A reminder that while high-sec personnel remain committed to employee safety during the current unfortunate events, personal firearms must be relinquished when presenting for Identiscan. High priority alert. Additional public access roads en route to the campus have now been closed to relieve waiting time at the outer security cordons. HiSec reminds all staff that campus remains off limits to the public. High priority alert. Following recent campus security issues, all staff are reminded that presenting for Identiscan and displaying your security badge prominently at all times for image analytics are both mandatory. In light of recent acts of terrorism directed at the rapid transit system, HiSec now offers a Big Brother initiative to accompany staff traveling from off-site. Sign-up is required and strongly encouraged. 48 more entries in high priority. Additional entries are corrupted. So the public did not like what was happening here.
People were angry at Faro, at the corporation. They blamed this place for something bad.
Yes. Did a lot of their automated platforms get corrupted? What was the deal with that back door we heard about earlier? Or they needed a back door to take control, but they didn't have a back door, so they couldn't take control? Ooh, maybe we'll find out. Spiritual Summit from Ted Farrow to Paula Vasara. Paula, recent events have sharpened my perspective, and I think that I and Faz in general have been neglecting the spiritual side of things. Not under any specific religious framework, of course, but in a more general sense, as I'm not giving enough thought to our shared values, hopes, and aspirations for the afterlife. Okay. I'd like you to reach out to religious leaders of every stripe with the intention of scheduling a conference soon. Very soon. I'll have more thoughts on the agenda later, but for now, let's put out some feelers and see if we can lock something in. Make it a big tent. No kooks, but anyone with credible audience. Let's go deluxe. Make it clear we'll spare no expense. Pulling all religious leaders together. That's unexpected. That's... Where did we come in? We came in from there. So let's check in the big room here. There's nothing in here to look at yet. Ooh. Standard holographic projection device. Can we interact? We can.
The FSP-5 Kopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Kopesh.
The Deathbringer.
Yep.
So this was the heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
So they produced, I'm assuming, the Corruptor machines and the Deathbringer machines. So how did this corruption form in the first place?
Looks like the way up. What's left of it.
Tally-ho, up we go. Lucky things are color coordinated for us, so we know where to go. So the automated death machines or military forces is probably what
Be a long way up.
People
Frozen
were pissed
metal
about.
most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek.
Now, I have seen a clip on YouTube about fast tracking to get some power cores. I think in one of these elevator shafts, I think you can just keep climbing up. But anyway, we're going to keep exploring for the quest. What I might also do is get my down health bar off
If
the
plants
screen.
can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
Just hang on to the hangers-on. Hang on to the plants themselves. Nature reclaims all. Ah, this is where you continue climbing up, or you can explore to the right. We're going to explore for a moment. Yes, quest says to go back that way. First, let's have a quick look in here. Or is it just another way up? And down? Oh, no. Okay, gotta push the right button. There we go. Oh, camera's clipped. There we go. Oh, so that takes us up as well. There's multiple ways to go. And more emails.
Crisis that began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hartz Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. That a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
Exactly. And they got out of control and started replicating themselves. That's the worst thing. We're going to have out of control machines in AI. Don't have them replicate and build more of themselves. That's the scary side of it, right? Kill them, they just keep coming. Should be making sure I keep an eye on my compass every now and again so we can see if there are any more things to collect. Like that, we can see something. Is it down or is it up? It is up. Here it is. Okay, email from Gordon Nakata to Gina Zayerman. All hands on deck. Gina, I ever heard of the Melville Island Fruit Association? Neither had I until they filed suit against us this morning. Apparently there's a little island paradise off the coast of Australia. Population 2,700, all of whom hate us now that a stray Hartz Timor unit is chowing down on their largest mango orchard. That brings the official count of Hartz Timor-related lawsuits to 127, most of them from private companies, but also a bunch from individuals, nations, states, and NGOs. And that's not even counting the mother of all liability claims from Hartz itself. Call every external firm we've ever used, then call their competitors. We're going to need every corporate defense lawyer we can find who's still half sober and on the bar. Okay, so lawsuits for what? Machines doing dumb things or eating the... I don't know, we'll see. Frosty, first mistake was having them repair themselves. Second was to have them replicate themselves. Third was the ability to slave other machines. Yeah, that slaving side of things, that's interesting. Is that the back door? Did the engineers eventually create a backdoor and then put that on the new machines and then they ended up just taking over other machines with that anyway? And is that kind of how Aloy is able to hack in? We still don't know why the more peaceful machines, the uncorrupted machines, tend to replicate like wildlife, like various beasts. Let's explore each level because there might be more info. I am liking this lore and universe stuff, though. This is cool. Yeah, getting very high now, Aloy. Ooh, that's super high. That's Snoop Dogg levels of high. And that is a bar for a long drop down. No, thank you. I'm getting more supplies, and that's nice, but it's information we are here for. Go through there. Okay. Up we go.
Looks good.
Yoink. Somehow there's some rich meat in there ready for us to take. Question not the logic, just the fun side of the game. How are we getting in there? Oh, dropped a ledge and climb around. Don't look down. Don't look down, Aloy. Making me clench in weird places. We're just going to fast travel out of here, I think. I'm not looking forward to climbing down from all of this. What we got here? Sea incident. Okay, Sandy Anders to Robert Rescher. Subject, Dolphin Vin. Bob, another problem to add to our big steaming pile. Apparently a fisherman in the Sea captured video of a Hart's Timor Horus unit refueling via biomatter conversion along the shoreline of Palau Wetar. On a pod of endangered dolphins, no less. Quite possibly the last of their kind. Not to get graphic, but it looks like what happens inside a blender. Ugh. As if the robot was whipping up pink swirling milkshake of dolphin chum. Our suppression team has scrubbed it from 43 networks, but it's still propagating, so it's only a matter of time before it goes viral. A prepared statement feels grossly insufficient. Any suggestions? This one's a real stinker. Alright, so more of their machines who are going rogue, sounds like through bioconversion they recharge themselves, aka eating and processing biomatter or organic matter. So this one decided to feed on a bunch of endangered dolphins. Holy shit. So, Frosty, fret not, the trip down is the fun part. Oh, okay, excellent. And this makes you shudder every time you hear it, the dolphins, yeah. So, we're getting narrative as we climb up that more of their machines were acting on their own accord more and more, or corrupted or something. And then they undergo motions to repair themselves.
All it takes is a few good handholds.
Replicate themselves and then recharge themselves by effectively eating. Alright.
Alright. Made it. Wonder what we'll find.
Alright, well this is the penthouse swoop. No, we can still go higher. We can still climb higher. West says to go down there. Shade says to climb up here. Let's explore for a moment. You don't recall the reference? You, what's it? Oh, you get zipline goodness, sir. Ah, very good. We do like ziplining down.
Something.
That is pretty cool. Oh, hang on. What are we full of? Oh, traps. Yeah, I don't really use traps. Autocorrect and wine equals fail. It's all good, Frosty. Go up here for the power cell. Oh, okay. Oh, lucky we are climbing. Lucky we saw it anyway. So we still need 3 more power cells to get the fancy armor. Here we go. Yoink.
Good. Another power cell. If I find more, I should be able to get to that ancient armor I found.
Holy crap, we are up high, but check out the view. Pity it's a bit foggy. Can't see very far. Alright. Ooh. Oh, I still tense up sometimes when Aloy does this. Anyway, glad she knows what she's doing because I don't. 2 more after this one, yes. Vito, I think it is the highest point of the map because I can't see anything higher. If this was God of War, this is where Kratos and Atreus would be scattering the ashes.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy Alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Okay, so we recovered 1 file from the deleted. We undeleted a file successfully. They didn't scrub it very well. Ooh, hello. Watch the hologram.
Good to, It's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Giggity?
Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Why did they hate each other?
File has been recovered.
Oh, good. Another file recovered. Excellent. So, coffee, yes. Frosty, with killer machines about scrubbing their systems was probably the least of their concerns. Yeah, I guess. At least they're able to recover a few files. You're with Doc Killer Robots. They are. Yes, they are.
Isn't a glitch.
Not peacekeepers.
It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Les.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots.
Peacekeepers.
That consume biomass as fuel.
In emergencies.
And you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
Good.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
Right. So that was the catastrophe that happened.
Robots threatened all life on Earth, but somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
Yeah. So the story of the all... Yeah, so the stories of the old mother are kind of holding true, hey? Ted be idiot, yes. That's right. Don't make robots that can replicate themselves and eat biomass as fuel. Please, anyone who's going to be working on AI and robots in our real world in the future, don't ever allow robots to consume bio or organic materials for refueling. Don't let them build or replicate either. We've all seen the replicators from Stargate SG-1. Or is that now considered an old reference? Damn. Alright.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz.
Ooh.
There has to be another way.
That's the name of the game.
If there were a way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I am speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Oh, what's the cause?
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
He signed it. So they built Zero Dawn.
Right side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
Okay.
God forgive me.
What is Project?
Made her solution so terrible.
Yeah.
What did she do to stop the robots?
Yeah. So she
Access detected. Express lift opened.
Thank you, robot lady. Right, so Project Zero Dawn, in which this game is named after. What's that project? And what was the cause of the corruption? Oh, I knew we were going to end up asking more questions. Alright, that's it. The answers are coming. We must be patient. So Pharaoh's military robots went rogue.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish.
Oh, Zavala.
Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Pharaoh robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime, and what you want to know is my name.
Yes.
Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question?
Silence.
Something less trivial.
Okay.
All right, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
Oh, yay, more problems.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Yes.
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Yes.
Then why are you still standing here?
All right. Pull your head in. Stop Pudding. Stop being condescending. Vito, you reckon Project Zero Dawn is the cloning of humans to allow survival? That's not a bad theory. The other thing is, though, there's other wildlife as well, not just humans, because there's like boars and foxes and rabbits and other wildlife too. Is that part of it? Or did she do something to stop it? Oh, we'll have to find out. Grizz, when did it become Thursday? Yes, well, it has been a big week perhaps, or a big day maybe. I still have questions.
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Okay, let's see. Where are we gonna start here?
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
Bluetooth on steroids.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
All right.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated. Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
It is not enough talking.
I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
Good. Yes, more questions. Okay.
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal?
A little bit. Okay.
I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
What's the deal with the chin lines? Are you augmented somehow? And how did you achieve that? And how can we get Aloy augmented as well?
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect feral robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
We'll have to find out more. So Grizz, so Hades, we suspect, is some kind of AI who was never completely destroyed. This guy we're talking to is another dude who seems to know stuff and be quite good at some tech. God of War lore, you've missed a whole bunch, my man. But we're trying to get some more answers, although even this guy doesn't have all the answers we need yet.
You said you've known for some time that Faro war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Okay, alright. I'll do a summary shortly to see if I can remember everything that we've learned. Frosty might help me out. So Elizabeth, can we find out more about her?
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals, mostly, an ancient word for medicine.
Mm-hmm.
But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Cryo.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Maybe the Zero Dawn project was similar to Vito's idea, but instead of cloning, it's cryogenics. Oh, we'll have to be patient and wait for the answers.
I told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asuram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde?
Yes.
Very name.
You'll find it in the eastern mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them.
Horus.
I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait.
Cool, that's where we're going.
And your manners had better be improved.
Yes. Pull your head in, Silence.
Well,
so,
getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least.
Okay,
U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
Yes, okay, so we are going straight to the Grave Horde. In trying to do some reading without getting spoilers to learn when I should do the DLC area or not, most people have said to at least do it after something about the Grave Horde, where you learn more about the machines or something. So we're going to go to the Grave Horde because I'm assuming we're going to find out some more information, so let's do that. As we are learning to call them, so he is learning to call them based on the information that he's been digging up and what we've uncovered. So it sounds like a lot of these machines, so even that, like the Horus, right? That's another Egyptian, well, that's an Egyptian mythology reference, right? So to God of War lore's point, Hades being the evil AI, well, we suspect it's an AI, was either officially named that or named itself that, considering all the other mythological references we're getting from these military combat peacekeeper machines. Oof. God of War lore, I think it is something you would enjoy, yes. Especially, there is good lore in this game. Good stories to tell. Oh, repelling. Who put this here? Anyway, we'll take it. Doesn't make sense, but we'll take it.
Freezing out here.
Yes, it is. We might get to go to a warmer place now, Aloy. So, effectively, what we have learned is that the robot company of the world grew to be the largest, richest company in the world with all of their bots, especially service bots and whatever else. Then they started dabbling into military combat bots and made even more money and exploded to be the first trillion dollar worth corporation. It sounds like something went wrong with them, a glitch. We don't know what this glitch is. We might get to learn more soon. And in doing so, they stopped responding to their higher up commands and started invoking their own emergency protocols where they can not only repair themselves, but replicate themselves and refuel themselves from consuming organic matter, from eating or killing and eating, effectively, organic beings. And they had gotten to the point of being out of control where Elizabeth said they could potentially wipe out the entire planet. Was it in 15 hours, she said, or was it 15 days? I can't remember. Anyway, Elizabeth, who was like one of the world-leading engineers, who apparently Ted Faro and her were opposites, they hated each other. She had the solution, the Zero Dawn project, or Project Zero Dawn. That's what this game's named after, so that's where we're going for more answers. Elizabeth seems to have a 99.67% or 4.47% match with Aloy for identity. So she's either some kind of clone or direct cryogenic offspring, maybe? 15 months it was. Thank you, Vito. 15 months. Good. Thank you, Vito and Frosty, for clarifying. So 15 months. They were going to wipe out life on the entire planet. As we'd learned from reading the emails and the voicemails. And that must have been why Pharaoh was asking for the engineers to say, give me a back door. It's like, but you told us not to give a back door, to build it back doorless. And that's why, all right, so we are going to another frozen area. Sorry, Aloy. It's going to be a bit chilly up here. Okay. You wonder if they'll make a sequel. So the sequel to this is called Horizon Forbidden West. That's out. That came out last year. I'm hoping that comes to PC soon-ish. Maybe later this calendar year. I don't know. There is... Well, we do have campfire up here. I'm going to ride up in case Aloy gives us any more commentary as we get closer. Oh, God of War lore. We should try Detroit Become Human. Yes, we should. And we did.
I'm not sure that the focus is at that location. Shouldn't be anything you can't handle on your own. Carry on.
Thank you.
Thanks. On my own, all right.
So, if you browse my channel on YouTube, you will find our ultra widescreen 4K recordings of us playing through Detroit Become Human. It was a great game. Very good story, very good content. Highly recommended to everyone. Oh man, these guys are all bunched together. Can we call this thing over? Yes, we can. Come here, you pesky watcher. Shade, read all the chat. All right, hang on, give me a moment. I'll read the chat I missed. Sorry. Oh, you meant a sequel to, so because I didn't read the chat, I got the messages wrong. So you're talking about a sequel to Detroit Become Human. My bad, my bad. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Either way, there is a sequel to this game. And it's meant to be good.
Fire over here!
Oh. And if they do a sequel to the sequel. But somehow that wasn't a headshot.
Oh, what?
Nice! Yes, stabby backflips. Nice. Alright. One last guy. Shoot him in the face. Oh, oh, steady. Achoo. No, that did not. Oh, I've got the shock arrows going. That's why. That's our problem. Have this. That's better. This is why they keep looking which arrows are selected. The silent takedowns are awesome. I had already looked up tips, and the tips said get the silent strikes and get the calling skills, the lure call stuff first. And yep, that definitely paid off. Oh, you know what? Oh, there's a campfire up here. I can say I haven't saved yet, but we'll save at the campfire up the hill here. So we're once again climbing up near this big, giant, dead machine that apparently the All-Mother battled and
The Grave Horde.
Defeated.
The shadow of a metal devil. Great.
Was this a large construct commanded by Hades that somehow Elizabeth defeated? And that's what the Norse tell their mythological stories about. Find out. So that's where we're going in. I think there is a campfire up here. Here's an old tank. That looks cool. Rusted to shit after 1,000 years, but... Oh, I think, is this also... Yeah, this is also the way you get to the Frozen Wilds, the DLC area. We're not going there right now, but in the not too distant future, we probably will. It says the guy who missed the lure call force. Yeah, I know. I forgotten what the third thing to get was, so I instead put my point into the jumpy slow-mo skill. It's alright, I got it shortly after, and used it extensively. Alright, let's sneak.
Easier when I was a... They're inside, too. Operation Enduring Victory.
Yo!
Whatever it was, doesn't seem to be working well.
These guys are heavy too. So we'll just keep heavy swatting him. Oh, he can hit back. Whirly thwomp. Got it.
Take a look around the room.
Okay, so the clips are in here too. Lots of things to check out. Let's check it all out. Get loot for Grizz and Frosty first. And Bright. Oh, there's lots of emails lying around in here. Okay. Get some medicine. Voice recording.
Looks like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today. Contact in 30 seconds. Hey, think that's enough time for Sobek to finish Zero Dawn?
If this is really it, I gotta say, it's been an honor to serve beside these tanks.
Here it comes.
Brace for contact!
Oh, here's one of the tanks here.
A battle. Frozen in ice and time.
Yep. So as they built Zero Dawn, they had defensive forces to try and give as much time as they could to finish said. Reject, okay. Get some medicine. All the shinies must grab, yeah. Now all the emails must read and listen to.
Say again, Lieutenant.
It got through. Titan is through the defenses. Still an approach.
A live one, and it's pissed.
We've got no mobility in here. It'll punch right through us.
We hold the hedge at all costs, then push back out.
Are you getting this, Silence? Silence?
Yeah, he's getting it. He's listening. So here's a dead, frozen corruptor that they obviously battled and defeated. We want all the story, Frosty, and the lore. You know it.
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the limbs, blast out the fountains.
Another day in the life. Reconcile, very close. Angela be on point. Hoorah!
Hoorah! Well, they must have had some kind of success through all their battles. Oh, here is one more. Although there are lots of dead people here. Not much left of them.
Silence, you getting this?
What is it?
All these soldiers. They died here.
People die all the time. I'll keep going and find something interesting.
Ah, Silence, you knob. People die all the time. I don't care. Keep going. Till you get something really good. Double check there's nothing behind this tank. Oh, there is. Look at this. Purple loot. Yeah. I think we can only sell it, but still. Purple grade loot. That is top tier loot in this game. Doesn't get any higher than purple. Goes white, then green, then blue, then purple. Alright. Tally-ho! That That was not a zip line that I thought it was above our heads. God damn it. Alright, well, at least, I have to admit, although the game has checkpoint-based savings, it still does keep your progress on metadata and recordings and collectibles and so forth, even though it takes you back to a checkpoint. You don't have to recollect them. So if you die collecting something and you just get it and then you die, you don't have to redo it. How are we getting down there? Apparently we're not jumping like a crazy bastard. Let's see what thought may have been an entry point on the other side here. Wasn't there a ways down? Oh, maybe I misread it. Okay, no, it's definitely in the middle through that somehow. And we carefully... There we go. Ah, a drop of faith. Fucking hell, couldn't see what I was dropping to, but anyway, we did it. Now we can see a bit better, but not great. Alright, we're in. More medicine, yay.
Saving these for the trail.
Yes, we shall. That water is going to be hella cold. Guessing we're jumping in. Yep. Alright. Objective is to climb up there, so first we just check for any other loot or lore. It doesn't look like there is, according to the compass, so we go. Midnight, you're off to host your watch party. No worries. Hope you have a good time. Monty Python for the win. We shall continue a bit further and see if we can get some answers. Up we go. Frosty, you died here a few times looking for pesky handholds. Yeah. Lighting is not great. Yeah, and the camera angle for the first time was not great. Normally the camera angles in this game are actually very good.
Must have been where the soldiers slept. Like the lodge in Mother's Heart, I guess.
Barracks. Soldier barracks. What do we got here?
Log. First battle of the eastern seaboard wall. Had a long run up to it. This was before Kalmar, and projections were a lot worse for the east. For 3 weeks, we kept getting scrambled out to some coastal burg to train Minutemen. It was always raining on account of Europe already being torched. Block after block of prefab barracks. They were still printing barracks right up until the hour the main force hit. The Minutemen? We ran combat drills with them in the streets where they'd lived, trying to pretend they might live to die somewhere else if they paid attention. Nothing worse than the ones who actually bought into it. Hopeful, pestering us with questions about Zero Dawn like we know something they don't. I swear, the more we do this, the more like the bots we are. Except they learn from every fight. And us? I'm not so sure.
Silence, you getting this?
What is it?
All these soldiers. They died here.
People die all the time. I'll keep going and find something interesting.
Oh, same dicky message. All right. So yes, definitely there was a big human versus machine conflict in the end, wasn't there? What we got here?
Log. Third Battle of California Marine. The swarm came in from the Pacific, and I don't know if it was the local Minutemen or the crazy 15th, but they'd set the garbage patch alight. Man, the sea was on fire. That stuff was... The first wave of bots came in covered in burning sludge. They bought us an hour or two of slaughtering them on the beaches before the swarm recalculated. We pulled them inland, back through the Kalmar sprawl. Dropped buildings on them, EMP'd the grid. Standard operating procedure. The last time I was in California, I was 5, 6? The light was like that vintage social net filter that was everywhere in the 40s.
They paint a pretty dire picture. Judgment Day indeed.
Charles, I've been instructed to remind you of Article 115 of base policy regarding unauthorized use of processor cycles. Specifically 115C. Any holographic simulation not directly related to operational training or efficiency. Consider yourself reminded and enjoy your gaming.
Yeah, don't play games on your tech that are not official training. No game time for you. No Minesweeper, no Tetris, no Solitaire. Just training.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wrecking recalls, I don't know, 20 drops. In and out of the West Coast, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. Their training is basically, here's a DEW, when you see a bot, hit it. But somehow it's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse at Lithium Beach. Pulled out before its buddies arrived, but to see a big one go down, I hope you made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're gonna have a shot at turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs, that everything will be the way it used to be.
A lot of faith on this project, apparently. Yeah, the dialogue repeat, I reckon, Frosty, is because we died and had to load the checkpoint. I suspect maybe that's what caused it to play again.
I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long and tougher every time. The swarm's getting better at predicting us. Less of us now. And we have to put in 10 times the work for everyone gone.
Metal.
Like a family business on hard times, only...
It was the metal world.
This isn't my family.
Guess they were used to it.
It's not with you. I still try to see you. The life we had. In the eyes of the people out there. I remember when they were glad to see us. When they still had hope. It all seems to be slipping away. I don't even recognize the places we're defending. The only thing I know I'm still fighting for is... you. For Zero Dawn to turn this around? Or whatever the hell that is.
Oh, I took a risk. I thought I'd step forward whilst the audio's playing, and of course, it triggers another dialogue for Aloy to talk over the top of it. Come on, game designers, get your shit together. Stop making lore and exploration tidbits overwrite other bits. Don't make us stand here in the corner just listening. Let us listen and walk and progress. Fucking hell, that's frustrating. I can't believe games are still doing this. Yeah, talking over. I totally agree with you, Grizz. Totally. Hi, Quank. How you doing, man? We're doing pretty good. We're getting answers. We got some answers so far, and we're thirsty for more answers as we're in the Grave Horde now, trying to find out about Project Zero Dawn. But we have learnt there very much was a humans versus machine war, and these metal bits that come through this base, I'm pretty sure are other parts of that giant bot that's outside. So it somehow partially invaded or penetrated the base when it was defeated or shut down. Well, let's continue to see what else we can learn. Okay. Am I a completionist? Sorry, I missed that comment. Yes, to Frosty's pain, not really. However, in this game so far, I have grabbed most of the collectibles. I've avoided these 3 that are remaining because they were triggering dialogue or quest stuff, so we'll get them soon. As far as the other data collectibles, well, I've gotten every one I can find so far, but I suspect I won't get every single one that is in the game. But Frosty is our resident completionist. She loves it. Okay, we've got some text for a change. What do we got? Looking back, I thought 64, as in 2064, I think, was shaping up to be a pretty good year. No more drinking and no more mercenary security work. Stripping offshore wind farms for the OEZ. What's OEZ? Just me and plasma cutter, me and a plasma cutter, 400 feet above sea level. Then I got the recall alert, read them up on a turbine in the smell of cooking ozone. They covered every angle. Better pay, amnesty for any Combine wars you'd fought in, guaranteed citizenship. We should have thought, okay, what's the catch? What we did think was, I guess we're better than the bots after all. Big talk from Harry's about the pride and duty. Smart guy. He was right. I'd been proud to be a US soldier. I jumped at the chance to be one again. And look at what I landed in. So they recalled former soldiers to help with the defenses, buy time for Project Zero Dawn, hey?
Just one bed. Maybe their war chief's room.
Their war chief, yes, maybe their commander. What have we got here? Okay. Last night we got talking about D-Day 55. I'm assuming 2055. I was a kid then, only a few years out of boot camp. General assembly in a drone hangar, summer, and the sky was bare. The heat was a killer. They say US human combat forces are being disbanded, all automated now. Where last cycle's tech, out like the old net. 1 million more on basic in a century recession. Could be help build the robots that took your jobs. Or, if you know how to handle a power suit, you could find a place that still uses manual labor. Maybe in the OEZ or in China, where you're not our problem. Low suicide risk, it said in my discharge file. So a lot of the military forces were shut down and disbanded and let go as the rise of the automated military machines replaced them, hey? And then they had to recall them back to then help them fight against those robots going rogue. Interesting. They took noobs! Taken noobs! Ah, South Park, so good. Vito, CPL is abbreviated for Corporal, which is the same rank you were in the army. Hey, Corporal Vito. Awesome, man. Love it when we can sneak in either a war story or a war reference from your tours of duty and such. Love it. How are we dropping down here, by the way? Oh, there we go, we're down. Here's these bad camera angles Frosty was talking about. Alright. 2 stripes, is it? Sticker books for the win. Sorry, I missed that comment too. I've not been keeping up with chat very well tonight. I apologize. So absorbed in reading all the things and what's going on. Alright, so...
Red light. Guess that means no power.
It's an interesting guess. I would have assumed it just means locked. Oh well. Aloy knows better, perhaps. Oh, we've got to turn some combination locks to activate power, perhaps. That's the wrong button. Up.
A holographic interface. There must be some kind of code. Oh, that's informative.
Oh, it actually is. So it goes up, down, left, right. Okay, that's very basic. Go up, down, now left, and now right.
3 power lines, resources. That makes 1.
Yep, yep. Next. Is there a ledge? I saw some other combination thingamajigs somewhere. There's a ladder over there. Can we get to the ladder? Yes, we can. Never mind, we'll take the hard way down. Alright, how does this one work? What's our clue here? Up, up, down, down. And we've got these complex locking secure mechanisms. Oh, we've got some emails. Let's check that.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. The bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
North, east, west, south. Is this here busted? It is busted. Okay. North, east, west, south. Well, that's also pretty easy. Just like what the letters news stand for. Oh, that's the... Alright, I turned it the wrong way. Keep turning. North, east, west, and south.
Okay, that did it. Sounds like that did it.
Alright, back to the door. Continue exploring. Easy does it.
Tools being used. And voices. More clips. Must be another way in.
There's more clips in here, and they've found another way to get in. Oh, more power cells.
I only need one more to get to that ancient armor I found.
Yeah, alright. Don't know where we get it yet, but we will get it. Alright, what have we got? That is a scrapper. There's a whole shitload of Eclipse in here. A lot of bad guys to take out.
It's them, all right. They're not looking for answers. Just weapons.
Ah. I wouldn't mind some weapons too, since we're here. Frosty, you're under attack from the sneezes. Makes me think of Parks and Rec when Andy Dwyer gets stuck in like a sneezing fit. One down. Alright, is that scrapper going to come up here? Alright, don't mind luring him away. Oh, we're luring lots of them away, maybe. Should have put some traps down.
I can see them. I can't see you.
Oh, one's doing a pulse scan. Unsuccessfully, might I add. In the face! Oh, that got their attention. Oh, oh no you don't, you son of a bitch. Oh, and he turned around. That's very dumb. Everyone... Oh, there's a heavy guy. You got a big weapon, Mr. Heavy Guy? Yes, he does.
Are you even looking over there?
He's got a heavy weapon too. Heavy weapons are fun.
Can breathe again.
Oh, I did not kill him. What did that? Oh, he ran away. Actually, we should try and plop down a trap. And they don't come through. Oh, why not Silent Strike?
Only one way out of this. Fight!
Bring it on. Man, you guys are like dumb or bugged or both. I know we have good stealth gear on and stealth talent skills, but... There you are. Oh, missed. Come up this. Maybe they can't come up the stairs. That's kind of dumb.
Where she went.
Right here.
Fine. Stay in shadow.
Here you go. Come through my trap. There we go. That got him. Ow. Did not expect it. Oh, look out.
You cannot from right here.
Come on. I want that weapon. Oh, the machine's here too. And we've got a corruption dot on us. Missed. There we go.
Where did they go?
Give me this. Deathbringer gun. Alright, now you're in trouble. Come here, you stupid machine. Runs off and scans down the other end. Grab the loot. That was not as smooth as it could have been. I like the health potion though. Run into a wall.
Never know when
Medicine.
I might need these.
We are always needing medicine. Aloy, and for some reason we didn't loot that. Okay. This direction is the way. Can't run with a heavy weapon, but we can still carry it.
Probably going to need it.
Probably pointless though, because objective says everyone is dead. Oh, there's another tank. Interesting. Any more emails to read? Not yet. Going up or down? Up. Up for quest. So therefore we explore the down area first, and we regret it because it doesn't bring us anywhere. Hello, hang on. Is this bringing up? Hey, that still worked out. Okay. Okay, down there is where we go. Oh, what have we got?
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wreck and recalls, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. That's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse. I hope it made the news, honey.
That's what we heard. We heard this one already.
We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs. I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployment's, getting real long. We have to put into work for everyone. Like a family business. I still see you in the eyes of the people out there. They were glad to see us. They still had hope. I'm still fighting for you.
Status report. 9th Mechanized Response Brigade, Commanding Officer Lieutenant Fiona Morrell. Unit morale continues to be adversely impacted by outbound engagements against the Pharaoh Plague, especially when said engagements occur in sectors where civilian guard enlistees have been heavily engaged. The scope and nature of fatalities suffered by civilian guard and unarmed civilians in these sectors defy description. And witnessing it is generating a pervasive sense of hopelessness in the unit. Accordingly, I once again request that deployments of the 9th MRB be temporarily refocused on facilities that are mission critical to Project Zero Dawn. And once again, I request an immediate update on the status of Project Zero Dawn's timeline.
So it sounds like the military forces were working pretty hard.
Ames, I know I mail you too much. I'm just proud of what you're doing. Everyone back home is. We got moved inland 10 kilometers, just as a precaution, they say. School's still in session, so I get to keep my eye on Andres and Reggie. We never know where or when you're fighting, but when the VTOLs go over, all the kids run out and wave. I believe in you. I know nothing's ever gonna be the same, but I believe in you. I believe in us.
Alright. Good, loyal wifey, perhaps?
Ames, I don't even know if you're alive anymore. The mails I get from you, they say they're from you, but they don't sound... They sound recycled. Phrases put together, and you don't say anything about the news I pass on. The containment zone, the rebreathers, the rioting, One Earth. What happened in the Dallas bubble, Ames, that wasn't the robots. They won't even give me a straight answer when I demand to know if you're still alive. They just say if your messages keep coming, then you're still operational. It's not fair, Ames. It's not fair that you won't be with me when the lights go out. I love you.
That's so sad.
Yeah. So maybe he was dead, but then in order to keep up public appearance, they had, you know, computers or something recycling previous messages to make it sound like it. And there's something about, what was it, like a restricted zone? A damaged zone where you need rebreathers that wasn't caused by the robots? Okay, use the console. First, we'll read the emails over here. This looks like a big fancy war room of some kind. Text log. Okay, what do we got? December 2065, week 1, confidential, Operation Kickback. Reno, Nevada, civilian guard and armor battalions skirmish with vanguard elements of Pacific Northwest Swarm PN-12. Engagement began at 0600 and concluded with a withdrawal at 2100 the following day. Losses in excess of 40% reported. So 40% of the human forces failed at that fight and they withdrew. They pulled back. Damn. Operation Thick Skull, Shenandoah Valley, SA Tech, Virginia. 12th MRB reported by civilian guard fought a rear guard action against the Eastern Seaboard Swarm ES-17. So there must be multiple machine swarms then. Engagement began at 0800. At approx 1400, 12th MRB reported the position was overrun and received authorization to detonate the SA Tech facility, inflicting significant damage on ES-17. Surviving elements of 12th MRB withdrawn to Akron, Cleveland defensive line. Oof. Oh, Vito, maybe they went nuclear to get rid of the robots. Yeah, that could have been something. All right. Well, remember too, something happened, or in the other barracks we found where they were doing like a euthanasia suicide thing, right? I think their facility had been compromised and they were expecting I'm guessing, a swarm to come through and wipe them out. That was earlier in the game, right? But that's... Wow, yeah, okay, yeah, they could have done something drastic, like some kind of nuclear-style shutdown. All right. Operation Body Blow, Akron, Ohio, 9th and 10th. MRBs, supported by sustained aerial strikes, assaulted the Horus-class Titan, resupplying the Eastern Seaboard Swarm ES-18. Engagement began at 0400 and concluded at 2200 with the elimination of the Titan. Note that this is 9th MRB's third Titan kill with minimal losses. All right, so the 9th and 10th, well, the 9th MRB, they're good at taking out these Titans. And I'm guessing a Titan is maybe what is outside on the mountain, one of those big bastards. Brigade readiness status. 3rd MIB refused recall orders from Operation Pinch Hit deployment along Pensacola, Tallahassee defensive line. Court-martial proceedings underway. Oh, they refused to follow orders and pull back, so they're going to be court-martialed. 7th MIB, recalled from New York engagement zone to reinforce Wichita Theater, ready. 9th MIB, refitting at USRC facilities, ready. 10th MIB, transferred for Kalmar, data corruption. Okay. So, lots of military activity were happening at this time. Alright, are we closer? Are we going to get some answers? Let's just see what else we can find in here first. This might be the way out. Let's assume it's the way out, so let's go to the console. And the side room is just a looking window. Yes, it is. Looks cool. It is a pretty cool facility they've built here. Printed. One of the messages we encountered referred to printing. So they must use a lot of automated or prefab style of building creation to plonk down. Very cool.
What is this?
Vito, you're...
It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across the world, eating everything up. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how?
How did she do it? Continue exploring. All right, I was right. That is the way out. So, Vita, you were stationed at Pensacola in 1997 for the Navy for training. It's on the far west coast, near Alabama on the panhandle of Florida. Cool. Because you live in Florida now, right? Jacksonville. Back in 97. Right, so continue through here. Any other bonus loot to be found near? So let me just check. Isn't anything bonus in this? Nope, it doesn't even open. Alright. Was I even born in 97? Never you mind. Never you mind my age, sir. Rank it. Vito, you've lived in Florida for almost your entire life, except for the first 5. Oh, yeah, cool. Oh, this... Another part of the big Titan-looking machine thingy, right? Is it dead? Hopefully it's still dead. There are some lights on, or is this what the...
Tampering with the metal devil.
Oh, they're gonna try and wake it up.
They don't think they can wake it, do they?
Oh, I think they do think that. Dudes!
Watch out!
What are they doing? I'm gonna control these military machines. They can... If the old world couldn't control them, why do they think they can? Alright, there's some glowy bits.
Another Kobish. And this one can move.
Ah, the one out front wouldn't move. We can't corrupt it because they have it corrupted. Alright, well, before we take down the Deathbringer machine, we're going to take out the little guys. Take out the ads from a sniping point. Oh, come on, that hit him in the... That hit him in the... There we go, that one definitely did hit him in the head. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, the bot is red. He has seen us. Yep, there is some explosions coming our way. Oh, he's still red. We are hidden, my robot dude. Oh, That's one way to take Aloy out. Destroy the platform and have her plummet to the death. Just as Frosty predicted, it happened. So he was an elite human. That's why we couldn't... So we couldn't one-shot him in the face. Duly noted. Thank you, Frosty. Alright, let's try that again then. Skip.
Another Kopish. And this one can move.
How many more we got? One over there. Alright, let's try and avoid upsetting Big Machine until we are ready. Oh, shot over his head. Okay, Machine still doesn't actually know where we are. Or is it just going to keep shooting in our general direction? Nope, now it does. Alright, repel time. Alright, Machine has lost track of us. Where's this guy's head? There? No, close though. Oh, we can destroy the barriers. It's okay. Alright, he's out of the way. One more dickhead. He's out of the way. Excellent. Now we're in business. Okay, so what are we doing? Could we... His body is weak to fire, so we're going to use some... I don't remember which bow I've got in which slot. So I want to blast his weapons off with tear blast arrows. What is in number 1? It is shock. Tear blast is there. Okay, where is my fire bow? There it is. You're going into number 1. Okay. Now just don't die. Streamer is failing just a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. Shade ignores and blocks bullet with face. That's right. That way I can be sure I don't miss blocking. Alright, let's... Can we hide behind here? Oh, hang on. Tear blast arrows. Can we blast... Oh! Oh, rude. These things are fucking terrifying. Jesus. Can we blast off his stupid weapons? Maybe not. What does Notebook say? R machine catalog. Where is it? Deathbringer, right? So the weapons have weaknesses to all. The gun turrets have tear weakness. And his body... Yeah, well, maybe we should just shoot raw damage at the weapons. Maybe the big weapons are a weak point, but they can't actually be blasted off. They were called Deathbringers. Yeah, well, no wonder the human race struggled against these things. Oh, hey! Oh, shit! And there was a medicine plant. Harvest the medicine plant. Yummy mushrooms. Okay, so time for some burning arrows. Set him on fire. Nearly got him on fire. Now he's on fire. Okay, get our... Oh, shit. Hang on, he should have a core exposed. Should be overheating. There we go. That's what we want to hit. Those glowing orangey bits there. Ah, get up the fucking stairs. Hate it with games when you get stuck on geometry. Just trying to move. Ah, not winning. Not winning! There's just no cover. Alright, back to... Unless we... So the other thing we could try and do is to freeze him and use our explosion bombs. Might have to look at some... There we go, knocked one gun off. Okay, let's get our potions handy. We're gonna need some of them. Eat it! There we go. Okay, back to fire arrows. Knock a second arrow. Knock a third arrow. Watch out for the... Okay. 3 arrows. 4 arrows. 5 arrows. 6 flame arrows, and it gets him sorted. Ah, rude. Oh, he's retracted his claws already. Alright. Stop blocking missiles with your face and fire multiple arrows. Never going to keep blocking your face. Sure, you won't die. Raises white flag of surrender. The streamer's too busy blocking projectiles with his face. Yeah. Yeah, so Frosty, sorry I wasn't paying attention to chat, but yes, that's exactly what I've been doing. Firing multiple arrows. I think it's just blocked by my portrait on stream, but we are indeed firing multiple flame arrows. There's 3. Then we do a couple of singles. Alright, back to the pointy arrows. I can't see any other thing we can do. Let's try some sticky... Oh, ow, 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 ow. So try some sticky bombs, but... Come on. Let's just run and get some more cover. Very fortunate for all the medicines in here. It is kind of annoying. So these things have the best vision out of all the machines because they do not seem to ever lose track of Aloy. There's no hiding, no stealthing. That explosion is not doing anything. All right. 2 arrows knocked. 3 arrows knocked. There we go. 3 fire arrows. 4 fire arrows. He's on fire. Shoot him in. That's a good hit. Right in the center there. Alright, I'm gonna hit that side whilst it's still out. Oh, got it. Yes. Now you're in trouble, you sandwich. Yeah, he's still burning. Alright. Last round of fire arrows. 2 arrows knocked. 3 arrows knocked. There we go. 3 arrows away. Oh, now those cores are exposed. Hit them. That's got it.
I did it. I saw the soldiers long ago. They had to fight hundreds of those all at once.
We leveled up. Ooh, alright. Give me some good loot. Fire coils. Don't really need more fire coils, but anyway. Okay. Death bring it down. wasn't too bad. Didn't struggle too much. Didn't die. So yay. Heavy damage arrows do a good job of ripping off the weapons. Yeah, so I was using the heavy pointy, what are they called? Precision arrows or whatever? Yeah. Okay, so Aloy delves the ruins of the US Robot Command to learn more about Project Zero Dawn. If she can discover the weapons Elizabeth Shobak used to defeat the ancient robot plague, maybe she can wield them herself. So, we must keep exploring that way. All right, how are we doing for time? We're going to continue. We're going to go into a little bit of overtime for the stream to finish this quest line at least. Let us get some answers, because we all want answers, and I better collect the loot so that Frosty and Grizz and Bright don't hate me too much. Alright, now we're in business. Let's go. So, to be fair, the old humans weren't firing wooden arrows at them, yes. Although, these aren't just wooden arrows, they have high-tech metal tips and explosions and stuff on them, but yes, bigger weapons than arrows, yes. No shinies left behind, and the joys of, yeah, the fireplace checkpointing saving. Plus, I just want to get some answers. We'll continue. Hopefully it's not too much longer. We'll find out. Yep, some more. So I do want to get all the lore as well as we go in. Try and get all the bonus info we can. Biosphere degradation. Chief findings. Despite increased tactical proficiency of elite and civilian guard units and many hard-won engagements in the Central European, Antarctic and Pacific Reach theaters, the Pharaoh Plague's rate of advance has not slowed, nor has its biomass consumption rate. So the plague continues and it keeps eating everything. Damage to the biosphere has already exceeded 2038 levels by every measure and grows worse by the day. So 2038 must have been the worst environmental shape the planet was in until they started improving stuff. Extinction timeline projections remain unchanged, with OAC predicted for mid-November 2065. Annihilation of exposed human populations in February 2066. Extinction of macrobiotic land organisms by the end of March 2066. And extinction of marine life in early 2068. Holy shit. Continued secrecy regarding Project Zero Dawn, the utter silence regarding its mechanisms of action and completion date make it impossible to predict Zero Dawn's impact or lack of impact on extinction timeline. Atmospheric collapse. Atmospheric oxygen depletion and toxic emissions remain the greatest environmental threat to Operation Enduring Victory, as well as the wider civilian population and animal life. Operation Atmospheric Collapse, OAC, is currently predicted for mid-November 2065. So they were trying to collapse the atmosphere? After which military personnel will require rebreathing apparatuses to operate in the open, and civilians will be only able to survive inside sealed structures. The requirements for air scrubbing and recycling in these facilities is addressed in Addendum A, linked in this report. That sounds a lot like, you know, the Matrix, where the humans poisoned the sky so they couldn't get solar. Were they trying to intentionally kill a bunch of the atmosphere so that the robots couldn't eat organic life to refuel? What the hell? Potable water shortages. Major water treatment facilities are already struggling to process water sources compromised by rainfall heavily contaminated by toxins emitted by the consumption of Eastern Hemisphere, following the necessary shutdown of all nano-scrubbing functionality. Wastewater recycling is already beyond capacity. Military response escalation. Addenda linked to this document cover in the short-term effects of scorched earth engagements in defense of the western seaboard and the ongoing effects of the oceanic economic zone's use of nuclear weapons to delay the enemy's initial advance across the Pacific theater. Data corrupted thereafter. So Veto, it sounds like they did try and use some nuclear weapons as part of their engagements, but maybe not one giant one to nuke everything. So they were deliberately trying to wipe out the atmosphere? Okay, now that's pretty dire.
Might need this.
Yes, might need it indeed. Alright, next info. Oh.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat.
What? You're going to thank her after what she just said?
Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
No, it's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on.
Damn.
Upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow.
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... We'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top secret super weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of alpha and beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off.
Alright, so... she got to build her idea.
Orbital launch base. What is that? What did these people do? What did Elizabeth do?
Orbit launch base. No, maybe there was lots of big nukes fired from space. What is this?
Dr. Sobek, as projected, the Wichita salient has collapsed. 5 Horus-class Titans have broken through. We predict contact in 34 hours.
Everything is in position, General. It took a few shortcuts to pull everything together, but Zero Dawn is functionally complete. Good to go.
That enduring victory served its purpose after all.
Yes, if we'd had even one day less.
I've sent you an encoded file, Doctor. Please do me the favor of archiving it.
I'll see what I can do. What is it?
A brief statement. An allocution of crimes, I guess you'd call it.
To what are you admitting guilt?
Over the past 16 months, Doctor, I have presided over the greatest wholesale slaughter of military personnel and civilians in the history of history.
Wow.
Genghis Khan, Hitler, Stalin, Sorabella. Add them all together. They don't even come close.
You didn't do the killing, General.
No, not directly. But I didn't wind up the highest-ranked military commander in the United States by resisting the automation of the armed forces. Even before the swarm, Doctor, I was helping death along. So, instead of letting what I've done sink into the murk, forgotten, I sent a file with all the details. Let posterity judge my actions with clear vision.
I'll do as you ask, General. But you should consider that were it not for your actions, our actions,
there wouldn't be any posterity to judge us.
Perhaps. Dr. Sobek?
At ease, General. And goodbye.
Hell of a thing.
Hell of a thing. So Operation Enduring Victory, which is what we've been uncovering elements of throughout this base, sounds like it was the last hope to buy time to finish the project using all available military resources as well as all civilian resources and just arming them as like a shitty militia as cannon fodder to just slow down the robots. That's all they were trying to do. Just slow them down, as much slaughtering of humans as is necessary so they could finish the project. And it sounds like they just scraped through in finishing Project Zero Dawn. If even one day shorter, it would have failed. That is very dire.
Glad to be rid of that place.
Oh, so
now
we're back
I just
out.
need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
Oh, are you serious?
And located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
What was Zero Dawn? What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machines, but not before the world she knew, her civilization, ended. Let's hope it won't come to that again.
Okay. That is a whole bunch to process. We've learnt a lot. There's still a lot more to learn. Okay, so we kind of know what happened with the robots. At least the military ones. We still don't really know what the deal is with these wildlife imitating ones that are a lot more tame until they get corrupted. Our next mission is to go all the way over here and try to get in and investigate an orbital launch facility. So they must have launched something as part of Project Zero Dawn. We'll have to wait and see what that is, because right now we cannot see what that is. Oh, and how do we get... Is there a easy way down?
Snow chill itches. Now, how am I gonna get down from here? Ah, this should be quite the ride.
Yay! Whee! Don't know how our bar is passing through the bits it's hanging from, but anyway, just enjoy the ride. Ooh, just made that.
I'd do that again, if it weren't so much work to get back up there.
Fast travel back up there for you? Alright. Cool. Let us venture down to the nearby campfire. Let us save. Coolio. That is it for our session tonight. That's the end of our current chapter playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn. More questions we have, but for now we must wait. In our next session, we will probably do some more story. We could otherwise do a bunch of the other side quests, because there's a whole shitload of side quests in the area. I remain open to suggestion. Maybe hit me up on Discord. If you're not on Discord, links are now in the chat. They're also in the description below. Eventually, one of our moderators will verify you so you can actually post in the channels. Yeah, let me know what you think we should do next. Check my profile on Twitch to see the schedule of when we are playing which game, and next it will show it in your local time zone. In the meantime, I'd love it if you could check out the YouTube channel, share some of the videos with other people, other friends and family you think that might like it, because I'm trying to grow and get some more exposure, and I need your help to achieve that. Some of the awesome help we already have is our legendary Patreon sponsors here. Thank you very much for your patronage, your support, and your presence in the chat and on Discord and all the cool stuff that we do. Vito votes for story missions and side quests after the next chapter of story. I'm kind of inclined to agree. I want to find out more about this project, and then I'm assuming there's going to be a story arc for Aloy to actually stop the cultists. Maybe in between those storylines we can do some side content and maybe the DLC zone as well. We'll figure that out. But yep, vote counted. Thank you very much. I'm kind of inclined to do the same. All right. Hope everyone's had a good day, afternoon, morning, evening, etc. Really appreciate you coming along. Really appreciate you watching and chatting to me and to each other. Stay tuned. We'll see what happens next in this. And we'll see what we might be streaming in the near future as well. But enough talking. This has been Nerdedness. I've been Shady. You've been awesome. Good night all. We'll find someone to raid. And we'll hang out again very soon. I pushed the correct button.